First Love by Ivan Turgenev, narrated by Mike Hogan. Chapter 1. I was 16 years old at the time. The affair took place in the summer of 1833. I was living in Moscow in my parents' house. They had hired a villa near the Kaluga barrier opposite the Neskuchny Park. I was preparing for the university, but was working very little and was not in a hurry. No one restricted my freedom. I had done whatever I pleased ever since I had parted with my last French governor, who was utterly unable to reconcile himself to the thought that he had fallen like a bomb, comme une bombe, into Russia, and with a stubborn expression on his face wallowed in bed for whole days at a time. My father treated me in an indifferently affectionate way. My mother paid hardly any attention to me, although she had no children except me. Other cares engrossed her. My father, still a young man and very handsome, had married her from calculation. She was 10 years older than he. My mother led a melancholy life. She was incessantly in a state of agitation, jealousy and wrath, but not in the presence of my father. She was very much afraid of him, and he maintained a stern, cold and distant manner. I have never seen a man more exquisitely calm, self-confident and self-controlled. I shall never forget the first weeks I spent at the villa. The weather was magnificent. We had left town the 9th of May on St. Nicholas's Day. I rambled, sometimes in the garden of our villa, sometimes in Neskuchny Park, sometimes beyond the city barriers. I took with me some book or other, a course of Kaidanov, but rarely opened it, and chiefly recited aloud poems of which I knew a great many by heart. The blood was fermenting in me, and my heart was aching so sweetly and absurdly. I was always waiting for something, shrinking at something, and wondering at everything, and was all ready for anything at a moment's notice. My fancy was beginning to play, and hovered swiftly ever around the self-same image, as martins hover around a belfry at sunset. But even athwart my tears, and athwart the melancholy, inspired now by melodious verse, now by the beauty of the evening, there peered forth, like grass in springtime, the joyous sensation of young, bubbling life. I had a saddle horse. I was in the habit of saddling it myself, and when I rode off alone as far as possible in some direction, launching out at a gallop and fancying myself a knight at a tourney.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?